Hey everybody, before we start the stream, make sure that you are following me so that you can get more of my awesome content and join the Discord to voice chat with me. But don't worry, you won't be recorded. And make sure to go check out my reviews over on YouTube. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram. And if you are one of those rare people that like to read, you can find my after action reports on my blog. And if you are interested, you can get some of my merch from my spring store. The links for everything are in my About section down below. Alright, hello everyone and welcome. I'm Mike and this is Mike's After Action Reviews. I'm flying solo tonight. Man, I'm going to tell you guys just real quick. Go check out Secret Level. It's actually really good. On Amazon Prime. Not an endorsement. I was not paid to say that. I have no affiliation with them. But, okay, so here's what's going on, guys. One kind of public service announcement is that if you're watching this on YouTube, you look down below and there's all this weird stuff going on with my shop. I'm trying to fix that. Go check out my Teespring store. You can click the link. I've got some new merch up that I'm actually really proud of. Okay. Excuse me. Yeah. And if you want to support, that would be a really good way to do it. There's also the Patreon. Follow on Facebook, Discord. I'm trying to build all these different communities, but I really do appreciate all the support that we've gotten so far, and I just want to thank everybody for that support. And also, just letting you know, one last thing is that I'm actually on hold with the Teespring people right now over here. I'm waiting for a live chat back. So everything is good. We're going into the holidays, the Christmas holiday and New Year's. So we will be on vacation. We're going to miss 1 week. We're missing 1 week this week. So on the 27th we will not be doing trailers with Mike because I'm going to be enjoying time with my family, and then we will go into the new year. So this is the last trailers with Mike for this year. All right, well, let's move on here. So this is trailers with Mike. So I have a rotation where I have guests and then I have myself, and then basically it's every Friday at 6 o'clock. If my guests aren't available, I do it myself. If guests are available, then they say, yeah, hey, let's do it. But otherwise, we do 10 trailers, 5 movies, 5 video games, and then those are released individually. So if you don't get to see the live stream, there is stuff that you're going to miss not seeing the live stream, which is the full thing, and but the videos are released individually. So every time I transition here, where you see me transition to a new trailer, that is where I would cut the video, upload it as its own video, and you can see the individual trailer reactions over on YouTube. So we're going to go to a short break here, though, and then when we come back, we're going to hop in and get started on some pretty good... We've got some good... So video games tend not to have... It's weird because video games tend not to have as many views. But the video game industry is so much bigger than the movie industry. But every movie this week has well over a million views. So this is going to be a pretty big one. So All right, everybody. Like I said, I'm gonna go to intermission. I'll be right back. Give me about 60 seconds, maybe 2 minutes. Here we go. Alright, everyone, we are back, and I have my chocolate milk. And usually I'm just getting a drink or going pee, but usually the drink is either chocolate milk or root beer, so we got chocolate milk today. I do just want to let you guys know, please, or I do just want to say to you guys, please let me know. So we're going to jump in here. We're starting with video games. Please let me know if there's any issues with audio or video quality. And when I say that, I mean equalization. Equalization. If I'm too loud or if the video is too loud, please let me know. Because I have problems where people say to me, oh no, it's good. And then I go back and I can't hear the video. Or the video is way louder than myself. So please let me know. Yeah, please let me know about audio equalization. Otherwise, guys, we're hopping in here. So this is a video game that is based off of a popular series. And I don't know. We'll see how it works out. Let's check it out. We are watching the trailer for Game of Thrones, King's Road, official trailer. Official reveal trailer. This is from the Game Awards 2024. Let's check it out. So, coming at us from IGN, we are going to like the video. It's got 743,000 views, 15,000 likes, and 8.8 thousand dislikes. Ooh, that's a close one. It's almost ratioed. Yeah. There you go. Cue the theme song. George R. R. Martin's much-loved fantasy series is returning. It's an action RPG featuring White Walkers, giants, and Jon Snow. Winter is coming. Again in 2025. Game of Thrones, King's Road will be available on mobile platforms. Alright. And is developed by Netmarble. Alright, well, I pretty much hate it already. I should have disliked the video, I think. Who wants a mobile game? Mobile gaming. Like, why would you show off a mobile game at the Game Awards? Women are probably nowhere near the demographic. Like, Game Awards viewer demographics. So, when they say 50% of gamers are women, that's because of mobile games. The reason that I'm saying that is because mobile games are not what is typically featured at the Game Awards overwhelmingly, and women overwhelmingly do not play hardcore video games, so there is not much of a reason to feature a trailer for a mobile game at the Game Awards, which is going to be viewed by a bunch of people who really hate mobile games. And not many people who play mobile games. So, there you go. But, let's check it out. So we got a 2-minute trailer. I hope that you guys are ready. Here we go.
In the name of the warrior, I charge you to be brave. In the name of the father, I charge you to be just. In the name of the mother, I charge you to defend the innocent.
Okay. So that looks like a Stark.
A night of Renan's rest.
So it doesn't seem like you play as a named character.
Castle Black is the only thing standing between the White Walkers and the Seven Kingdoms. We could use your help.
Okay.
Nothing but a northern bastard from a powerless house.
Don't underestimate northern bastards.
Show us gameplay, please, because that's not mobile gameplay. I'm sorry. Here we go. Let's keep going.
Don't underestimate northern bastards. Someone must gather the support of the great houses.
Attaining your father's name will be hard. Making your own will be hard. It is up to you to decide which is more worth your while.
Whoa! So that's the end of the series. I like how they... So...
It is up to you.
Alright, so that's the end of the series right there. Why are they even showing that? This is the most hated moment. Probably the most hated television episode. Or, you know what I mean when I say television. The most hated episode of a show in human history so far. Like in television history. And they're featuring it in the trailer. Probably... So for one, you lost me at mobile. And then what you're featuring in the trailer isn't all that interesting yet. Horseback riding gameplay that's clearly not what I'm going to play on a mobile game. Or if it is, they got to show me how. Because I can't play this on my phone. Like, how are you going to play that on your phone? I mean, that's got to be a QTE event. I want to see what actual combat looks like. So, anyway, here we go.
It will be harder. It is up to you to decide which is more worth your while.
Modesty won't get you very far in King's Landing. Do at least try to feign a little arrogance. We find it far more familiar.
Okay.
You've seen the White Walkers yourself. You know what they can do. They have to be stopped.
Gameplay. Show us gameplay. Is it a QTE game? Or is it like a Telltale game?
John, I will see it done.
Like it or not, winter is coming.
Gameplay! Gameplay! Let me see this. Because the thing is that it doesn't look like any of that was gameplay. Is there any gameplay? Yeah, here we go. Is it only going to be out? Is it a PC port as well? Well, let's see. Let's see. I mean, I'm not impressed. I'll be honest with you. Just simply because, man, Homeworld 3 did not do well. Let me see. Game of Thrones. It's not here. Let's see. The King's Road. Okay, now dropping the previous. Okay, 1 second. King's Road PS5. Is it coming to PS5? Okay, no. The game is only available on mobile platforms. Alright, so this is terrible. This is gonna be stupid. Yeah, I mean, I've got to see gameplay. Do they have a video of the gameplay? Even just something real quick? Let me see this. I'm sorry, I can't. With mobile games, I can't make a determination until I see the gameplay, because all of these games, by the way, that's Oblivion. They all say, oh, it looks so good. Okay, and then you're going, I want to see combat. Okay, so you can walk around. How are you controlling your character? How are you actually walking around?
You think it's
So it must be one where you like touch the screens, like where your phone turns into like this. Okay, and then you're controlling it like that. Okay. What is the combat like? So this is combat. This is all I wanted to see. Okay.
You all right?
Okay. I don't know. That actually seems like it would be better. The problem is that it's a mobile game, so there's going to be mobile game stuff. Yeah. Is it a mod? Yeah, actually, that's funny. That's interesting. How did they... See, that's the thing, is that take in mind, this is a mobile game, so it's halfway decent for a mobile game. It could be an emulator, though. So, I'm just saying, how did they get access to play this? That's interesting. I don't know if this is... I don't think that they did get access. I think this is a stolen video. Okay, so I think this is I think this is a stolen video. Play 2 free is the name of the thing. But yeah, I don't know. A mobile game, so it's like, it'll be good for a mobile game. It's kind of a silly idea to showcase a mobile game. Do you remember Diablo Immortal? Like, people did not like that was showcased at BlizzCon. And that's been internet memed to hell now. So, there you go. Let's check out the comments. I'm not... I mean, it looks okay from the gameplay that we just saw. But I'm very cautious and I'm not going to play it. The thing is that I don't like playing... The thing that people don't realize is that nobody wants to play a game on this. I'm sorry. Say what you like. But the thing is that the UI for this only works for certain things. A game that could... Whoa, what the heck just happened? A game that could be played on a PlayStation is much better being played on a PlayStation. Does that make sense? Yeah. I hope that makes sense to everybody. Or a computer as well. But let's check it out. Okay, check out what other people are saying. So, they knew exactly what they were doing, not putting mobile in the trailer. Thanks for saving me 2 minutes, you know. Imagine the money you'd make out of an actual open world RPG Bethesda-like game set in this world instead of a damn mobile game. You guys remember that Game of Thrones game made by Telltale? I always wanted a sequel. Saw this and got immediately hyped and then realized it was an effing mobile game. When will somebody just make a real game? Netmarble? Is this... Oh no. Is this mobile game? Oh no. Will you be able to fast travel like in the show? I just want the next book. I don't care which one. George, either one will do, man. That's funny. Okay. Winter is coming. Yeah, this feels like the 100th Game of Thrones mobile game. True. Feels better than the final season of the show. There you go. Yeah. So, this looks terrible. Well, it looks like... We looked up a little bit of the gameplay. It looks okay, but it's just something I'm never going to play. And it looks okay for a mobile game. If I wanted to play this experience, I'd play it on a better platform to play it on, which would be either PlayStation or PC. Yeah, there you go. So check this one out, or don't, in 2025 if I find out anything else about it. Depending on the views, because we only watch the ones with the most views here. We have a limited scope that we can do. But depending on the views, we will check that out. Otherwise, guys, let's move on to the next one. You've taken quite a bit of time on this one. So, but here we go. Alright, so this next one... I haven't... I think I played... Yeah, I played the original, either the original or the second one or something. I played one of these when I was a kid. So this is part of a series... And the series is the same name as this game. That's it for Skittles. There were the mini bags. So, it wasn't that many Skittles. But, and the Skittles has not sponsored this live stream. But, well, anyway. So my understanding is that this is a beloved series. And people like it. I mean, obviously it got a... I want to say this is the third one. So, yeah, obviously it got a... It got enough to do that, right? So we're gonna check it out here together. I really like that they're bringing back games. Like, I don't mind the remasters. And I like that they're trying to recapture the magic of older games, because older games were so much better. And if they do it right, and actually do recapture the magic of older games, that's great, right? But a lot of times they don't. So, please don't screw it up. Please don't screw it up. But okay, guys, let's check it out. We are watching the trailer for Animusha, Animusha, Way of the Sword. Announcement trailer, PS5 games. Coming at us from PlayStation, we are going to like the video. It's got 926,000 views to 36,000 likes and 193 dislikes. The Animusha series by Capcom reawakens with Animusha Way of the Sword, a brand new title coming in 2026. Featuring epic sword fights, a lone samurai wields a sharpened blade and the Ani gauntlet. Amidst the rush of battle and a deluge of blood, he ponders on his reason for fighting. Set in Kyoto in the early Edo period, the historic city has been transformed by the nefarious malice with monstrous enemies known as Genma, stalking the area around. What path will the samurai take? Okay, so scheduled for 2026, coming out for PlayStation 5. Alright. I like that they just have this all right here. So, this is a show. Yeah. If you're not familiar with it, and you're not sure if you want to, if you would be interested in playing a game like this, go check out the show. Check out the show. But otherwise, yeah, so I mean, this is not going to be like Ghost of Tsushima. This is like Might and Magic set in, Japan. Yeah. So yeah, that's the whole thing. Just letting you know. This is not going to be like Ghost of Tsushima with realism and everything. This is going to be more like a King Arthur tale set in Japan. So yeah. Alright, so we got a 1 minute 49 second trailer. Do you guys see that? Why is that like that? Why is it that I make the screen like, is that, what is doing that? Why is this white part on the screen? Should not be that way. Just a moment, guys. I'm trying to fix this. I don't know. I can't. You see it over here? I can't fix that. So, whatever. We got a 1 minute 49 second trailer. I hope that you're ready. Here we go. I love chocolate milk. Alright. Is it like that if I... Gotta fix it. Magic! Yeah. Alright, so... Fireballs. These are probably going to be the... Oh no, I was going to say, are they going to be enemies? Or is that's like some kind of magical energy that you absorb? Capcom presents. This is a great trailer so far. It's got the nice... Yeah, so I tried to pause it about halfway. So, it's got a really nice atmosphere. I'll be honest with you. Capcom games, for me, like... Just a second. Who made... Why am I not able... I have early onset dementia. Just letting you guys know. I don't actually have dementia. I'm just making a joke. Rise of the Ronin. Sony Interactive. Okay, Capcom games, though, they tend to be... For me, they tend to be a little bit more silly. They're like the DC. to you know, like Sony titles, typical Sony titles. Like if you think of Sony as being Marvel, where they're like serious and gritty and they're dark, the DC comics compared to the Marvel comics are a little less dark, which is funny because the MCU is so much more like accessible to young people, and then the DCEU was really dark. So it's yeah. Anyway. So this has so Capcom in the past for me has been kind of not been as like dark and gritty. This atmosphere of this trailer though is really like, it's almost they're trying to scare you a little bit, like make you see this as maybe being definitely some serious stuff. They're taking this seriously. So, all right, here we go. Yeah, we're gonna fight. Ooh. Okay. Giant enemies. I wonder how much... I think that this is a Souls-like game, but it came out before... This is what you would think of as a Souls-like game, but it came out before...
Feels like
Souls-like games.
less human by the minute.
All right. Getting less human by the minute. That sounds interesting. I don't like playing as humans in video games. Humans in video games are just human. I want to play as something cool. Is Onimusha a Souls-like? I'm pretty sure that the originals were basically like Souls-like games, but they were before Souls games started coming out. So Onimusha is considered to be a Souls-like game, but the Onimusha games were first. I don't know. So some people on Reddit are saying no, can't see it being a Souls-like. Other people are saying that it is. Let's see. I mean, this is going to be... It's coming from Capcom, big developer. This is probably going to be a $70 game, but let's check it out. Let's see what they... Yeah, it doesn't say much about...
Daddy!
Oh, just a second, guys. Yes.
I made this myself.
Okay, you put everything.
Wow, look at my son made this by himself. Isn't that cool? That is so cool, Brian. Come here, give me a hug. You did so good. Oh, here you go. Go play, okay? It's okay. He was my son was proud, and I love him more than I love you guys, so I have no problem taking a look at the thing he made. Okay, so this is Onimusha. So the thing is that the original Onimusha game... what the heck is that? I'm gonna add this to my watch, not my watch later, to my wish list. Okay, so the original Onimusha game came out a long time ago. Like when I was a kid. I think it was even before my time. It's developed by Capcom. The first game came out in 2001. And then the first Souls-like game, Dark Souls, came out in 2011. So you tell me which one is which, because I'm pretty sure that the original Onimusha games were also like Souls-like games. Yeah. Let's check out what people are saying. It looks interesting. So yeah, it looks interesting. Could be something cool. Check it out, you know, like a storied series as well. But let's check out the comment section. These young ones don't know how great this game was back in the day. Okay, excuse me. One of my best friends would have been stoked for this. He played all the Onimusha games back in the day. Loved me Part 1 and Dawn of the Jedi. Rest in peace, Joshua. Never in a million years did I expect to see this franchise make a return, but I'm happy it will. Never thought I'd see the day where an a new Onimusha exists. My patience is rewarded. Kenshi, Stealth Assassin, Onimusha, and Summoner. Some of the fondest memories I had as a kid playing games. Oh, Tenchi. Summoner. Oh my god. Did you want to see something? Watch this. You see that right there? See that right there? I have it uninstalled because I'm stuck. I'm stuck in the game, and I need to go back. I've almost beaten the game though, so I really need to just go back and beat it already. Anyway, oh, I need Steam open though. Okay, so yeah, I love the Minotaur. Yeah, tell you what. Okay, so so this is good, cool. People look like they're liking it. Nostalgia, this game looks how we remember the old games looking. That's what I was saying about Legacy of Kain. Yeah. I still remember how impressed I was with the graphics and trailers / cutscenes back in the day. Awesome to see it turn into an anime and now a return to games. Really cool. What is that? Neon Blood. Launch trailer. I'm gonna check that out. Alright. Anyway. Let's so check this one out. Coming out in 2026. It's a single player game. It's coming out on PlayStation 5. And its genre is sword play action. And the ESRB rating is pending. Yeah. Awesome. Cool. But we're going to move on to the next one, guys. Here we go. Alright, so we've got a game that came out recently. And it's in a... How do I explain this? It's themed, has like a theme or whatever. However, you're gonna understand what I mean in a minute. It's themed and after something that I really love, depending on whether we're talking about movies, video games, or comic books, because it is comic book related. And it's a free to play, and people, my understanding is that people are loving it. So I'm excited. I've got to hop in. Actually, to tell you the truth, I got to hop in and play it. I think I might do it over Christmas break here because I don't have anything else going on. But here we go. Let's check it out together. We are watching the trailer for Marvel Rivals, official winter celebration event trailer coming at us from IGN. We are going to like the video. So it's got 367,000 views, 13,000 likes, and 13,000 likes and 126 dislikes. Here's the description. So the festive season is coming to Marvel Rivals. Watch the latest Marvel Rivals trailer for a peek at what you can expect from the winter celebration, featuring special holiday themed costumes, new game modes, and more. The trailer showcases the new Jeff's Winter Splash Festival game mode, costumes, and a winter greeting card with gifts from Jeff. Marvel Rivals Winter Celebration begins December 19th, which was yesterday, 2024 at 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Okay, so I don't know. I can't read what that other one is, but maybe it's damage. Top 10 worst $1 billion movies. Let's check that out. So yeah, I love Marvel. The comic books, the movies have really gone downhill. The video games have been hit or miss. I liked the old school, like original Xbox, PlayStation 2. I think it was just original Xbox. Ultimate Avengers video game. The second Ultimate Avengers video game I liked, but it wasn't as good as the first, and the third one I didn't even play because I didn't look like I was going to be interested in it. Yeah, so I love this stuff. I love superheroes. Probably Thor would be my guy. So my favorite superhero is Thor, but Thor also, as a video game character, he's like a big tanky guy with lots of cool magical powers, and melee damage, ranged attacks with the throwing the hammer. So, yeah, definitely up my alley. So, let's check it out, guys. We got a 1 minute 49 second trailer. I hope that you're ready. Here we go. Marvel Games. NetEase. Okay, NetEase, I don't know, that they have some interesting history, I'll just say it like that. Jeff's Winter Splash Celebration. My name's Jeff. What is this? Oh, this is the special game mode. But you're not playing as different characters, you're just playing as Jeff. Okay. It's kind of... I didn't realize this was going to be... Is it just about Jeff here? Okay, cool. At least we're getting gameplay, right? What do you got for us, Jeff? What are you about to build? Okay. Special costumes. We got, like, Groot, Venom, Snow Venom, Winter Venom, Rocket. I forget that woman's name. Isn't that Valkyrie? Or Sif or something? That looks cool. Venom! That's cool. That does look cool. Nice little butt shot there. If you're into Venom, you got his little tight tuchus. All right. What else you got? Groot. I'm Groot. Winter Groot. This isn't even... So normally these skins are from like weird comic book adaptations. Like obviously Venom has never been like a snowman, but Groot here, this is... I mean, he looks a little different than we saw in the movies, and he has this little crown or whatever, but actually you could just decorate Groot and he could be this, what we're seeing here. So that's actually interesting. Okay.
Who needs shoot?
I'm
Rocket.
Magic, and this is my soul sword.
Ooh. All right. Well, there you go. So Marvel Rivals, we're about to look it up here. Those must just... Are those the only ones? Okay, that's cool, I guess. I gotta play this game. Marvel Rivals, we already checked out. So it is free, and they have some really... I mean, it looks really good. The only thing is, look at that Wolverine costume. That looks stupid. But the game is supposed to be really cool. So, very positively rated. Sorry about that. Very positively rated. Would you stop it? Okay, very positively rated on Steam. It basically plays like... Oh my gosh, why can't I think of what... not Pantheon. There's League of Legends. Oh my gosh, why can't I think of what it is? It's with the gods. Like Clash of the Gods or something. Oh my gosh, what? Let me see. I can't... Where are you? There you go. MOBA with gods. I'm seriously, I have really on set to... Smite! There you go. I play Smite too. Well, I used to. I don't like that Thor isn't a tank in Smite. He's an ADC. Or he's a assassin. Which just doesn't seem right to me. But, alright. Cool. So, it plays a lot like Smite. It looks like it, but it's more of like an Overwatch. Is really what I understand about it. But it looks pretty cool if you like Marvel characters. I really love Thor. I think he's a cool guy. It's awesome that you get him in things like Smite, but you also get him in superhero stuff, so that's great. But, yeah, go check that one out, guys. Let's see, it's free to play, so nobody going to talk about the pan up to focus on Venom's... Yeah. Jeff the Shark is exactly what Splatoon was missing. Let me see, how, like, Marvel, Jeff, Shark. I guess... Jeff the Shark is... first appeared in West Coast, but Norm was not named and formally introduced until 7. Okay. I've never heard of Jeff the Shark. So this is Jeff, and I love him, and he's coming home with us. Okay, well. Modern comics are getting a little fruity, guys, just saying. Nah, the Jeff skin is adorable and high fashion. They really gave the cute shark a full fit. Let me see. The Groot design is absolutely genius, from the snow globes made of amber to the Christmas tree and ornaments of other characters, and the Santa beard chef's kiss. Every detail is well thought out and executed perfectly. There's always something to look at. Your eyes travel around the design like a jungle gym. Gorgeous. Okay. The game is surprisingly a lot of fun. Well done to Marvel. Gotta love 53. Love the comic reference. Okay. Yeah. So this one looks cool. It's Splatoon, but with Jeff. It's Christmas time. Heroes and villains. More. Yeah. Because that's actually what this game mode is. Yeah, it's Splatoon, but with Jeff. Yeah. So, yeah, I think the game looks fun. Might be cool if you've already been playing. What the heck? I'm gonna look at this just because I like. That looks like it could be funny. Yeah. So this, new game mode. If you're already playing the game and loving it, I think. Just like look at Thor. Thor looks so cool for the game. The Thor skin here is so cool. But yeah, I think it's got some great potential here, and it's a free game, so it's not like you're gonna be missing out much, except for maybe an hour or two of your time checking it out. But otherwise, guys, we're going to move on to the next one. So, here we go. Alright, so this next one is a game that... It's a sequel to a game that I really, really wanted to check out, but regrettably never did. So now I'm like kind of stuck, and I need to go and... Yeah, I do. I need to go and check it out, because it just looks like it'll be really cool. And it's even the genre that I like. I have to be selective about my games because I've got to do the reviews. So, Alright, but let's check it out, guys. We are watching the trailer for The Outer Worlds 2. Official gameplay trailer. The Game Awards 2024. Coming at us from IGN. We are going to like the video. It's got 648,000 views. 25,000 likes and 695 dislikes. Check out the trailer for The Outer Worlds 2, the sequel to Obsidian's comedic outer space RPG. It's going to be at least 2 times bigger. The Outer Worlds will enter our atmosphere sometime in 2025. At least they're not saying it's going to have 16 times the detail. What the heck? Dying light, the beast, meet the bird. Okay. Yeah, so I really like Obsidian's work. They're the ones that made the original Fallout games. They've made some other games since then. They're really quite storied, I should say. Obsidian. No, what the heck? Obsidian developer. So, yeah, if you take a look, so we got Outer Worlds, Avowed, Pillars of Eternity, The Stick of Truth. I didn't realize that they made The Stick of Truth, actually. Games. They have some great games, though. That's my whole thing. Grounded. Oh, I love Grounded. That's right, I did know that they made that. And yeah, Fallout New Vegas, that's the big one. Fallout New Vegas is the one that everybody is irritated they didn't get their bonuses. Yeah. I know this game. I might have to check it out. I'm going to put this over here so I can check out that game later. Because I've seen it. I just want to remind myself to go play it. Okay, so Obsidian, great developer, storied history, and I heard that Outer Worlds 1 is not to the scope that people might want from a developer of like a Fallout game, okay? But I heard that it was good. So, we've got a 2-minute and 3-second trailer. I hope that you're ready. Here we go. Xbox.
From the
s-
studio that brought
okay.
you Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic, Part 2.
Okay.
Neverwinter
Sure.
Nights, Part 2.
Oh, yeah.
And Fallout 3, Part 2. Vegas.
I love that. That's good.
Comes a completely original Part 2. And like all good sequels,
There you go.
we've included everything that should have been in the first game. More action,
What's funny, though,
more weapons, and more graphics. Get
So-
ready for an adventure.
okay, so we're halfway through, so I'm going to pause it. What I really like about this, looking at it from here, look at this. Look at, okay, so we've got this. Okay, this is what this. First of all, this looks like what I'm about to say, but like even just this right here, almost like Borderlands graphics, but this straight up looks like BioShock, and I love the BioShock games. This looks like kind of the graphical style of BioShock. Now, obviously, when you go to other places like this, you know, these outdoor places, like this doesn't look like BioShock, the environment, but it looks like BioShock in the graphical style. So I don't know exactly what you would call that graphical style, but it's not quite cell shaded, you know, as like Borderlands, but it does kind of have that cartoonish look to it. So that is cool. That is something that I'm liking about it. And it just looks like, yeah, so when they say comedic, it just looks like it's like fun. This is supposed to be fun. We are not Naughty Dog. We use the word fun when describing our games. Okay, so let's check it out. We got about 1 minute and 3 seconds left, so here we go.
Get ready for an adventure that took 3 times longer to make, but will almost certainly be 2 times bigger.
Wow, that's a cool enemy, cool looking monster. Ooh. Oh, like some kind of assassin mode.
In 2025. Welcome back to the future. Try not to break it again.
Try not to break it again.
The Outer Worlds 2.
Outer World.
I'm not interested in hiring any more idiots. I'm looking for people of tact and vision and perspicacity.
Now, again, when we're talking about BioShock, BioShock is a futuristic steampunk game. Like it's like set in the past, but it's steampunk with futuristic technology beyond even what we have today. That's what this feels like. This feels like a futuristic throwback to the 60s, 70s, you know, even earlier than the 60s and 70s, like 20s and 30s, you know, I don't know. And that's just awesome. I like that aesthetic. That's pretty cool. It's a cool style. All right. So that's coming from Xbox. It's going to be... Now, wait a minute. Did I see what I think I saw? Coming to Xbox Series X and S, Steam, and PlayStation 5. Because I remember when they were like, oh, you know, everything's going to be Xbox exclusive. And now, what has it been? Like 2 years? A year? 2 years? They're like, oh, we've reversed that decision. So the Outer Worlds you can get right now for $15. You can get the... And it's very positive. For some reason, Spacer's Choice Edition is mixed. I'm wondering why. But Outer Worlds 2, probably going to be... I think it's going to be a AA game. The first one was not a AAA game. It was like $50 instead of $70. So anywhere from $50 to $70. Build your character with the abilities and choices that reflect your playstyle. What I like about these games is that this will allow you... So when you play certain games, they basically, when you look up things like builds, people say, oh, builds, you know. It's all about quote-unquote, min-maxing, and I hate that. Because it basically says to you, if you want to be good, if you want to be effective at playing the game, you have to play it this way. And I hate that. I like games that allow me to effectively play. I gotta play this game too. Allow me to play effectively the way that I want to play. So there should be a way for you to play a game, for instance, all stealth, if you want to. There just should be. Because it's, you know, it's... You should just be able to do that, right? If you're playing a game like this, like an open world, stuff like that. Okay, if you should be able to play a big tank. You should just be able to do that, because you just should, like, you know, you should be able to play as like no weapons mage, like you can in Skyrim. So, I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted by other stuff going on the screen. Yeah, and that, you know, you should just be able to do that. And I hate games where they say, oh, but you have to play it this way. Like, you need this thing. You need this thing. Otherwise, when you get into the game, like, you're not going to be able to get... You're going to lose out on a lot of stuff, or you're gonna miss out on a bunch of different things, or you're not going to be able to beat this guy. I really appreciate games that straight up are just... They straight up tell you, no, you can play however you want to play. And that's cool. Yeah. Anyway, so getting off my soapbox, and I know I'm getting distracted here, and I need to stop doing that. So let's check. I love it. I think it looks great. Let's check out the comments, see what they say. Okay, it's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Unskippable ads before a trailer are criminal, bro. I'm already watching a commercial. You are watching a monetized IGN re-upload of the official trailer. Obsidian, try not to break it again. Us, that sign won't stop me, for I can't read. And like sequels, we included everything that should have been in the first game. I love it. I actually do love that. Oh, that's the... I've seen that. That's the old man. 1 second. Again, bear with me. Bear with me as I get distracted. I actually loved the first game. It's so dear to me. I'm excited for this. What is this reference to? Because I know it.
Of tact and vision and perspicacity.
Okay. I'm not sure what that is. I have the shiniest meat bicycle. Meat bicycle.
More weapons.
You say meat bicycle? People look excited for it, though. You can always use more DACA.
More action.
What is DACA? What are you saying?
That should have been in the first game.
I do like the fact that you can shoot stuff. That's just pretty cool. Yeah, so people look like they are excited about it. Obviously the ratio there the ratio there looks pretty good, or it is pretty good. So this is a cool a cool easy one to check out if you've got nothing else going on like me, because I always have something going on and I am always playing different games, and I've got to watch news and keep myself up to date on everything. But go check it out, guys. Coming out in 2025. Here we go on to the next one. Alright, so this next one is our last trailer for video games. And then we're going to move into movies and series. So, excuse me. I honestly, I don't think I've ever even I don't think I've beaten any of these games. Like one of these games. This isn't a series of games. with a well-known, beloved character. So that's all I really have to say about that. So let's check it out. We're watching the trailer for Donkey Kong Country Returns HD, The Banana Heist, Nintendo Switch. Coming at us from Nintendo of America, we are going to like the video. It has 83,000 views, 4.2 thousand likes, and 168 dislikes. Excuse me. Available for pre-order. At that link there, the Tiki Tak tribe was bamboozled, or has bamboozled the inhabitants of Donkey Kong Island and made off with Donkey Kong's precious banana hoard. It's up to DK and Diddy Kong to get their snacks back in Donkey Kong Country Returns HD. Launching January 16th on Nintendo Switch. Okay, cool. You know, it's funny to me that everything is Donkey Kong. Excuse me. Everything is Donkey Kong, and the king is Grumpy something, right? Let me see. Donkey Kong's dad is Cranky Kong. Yeah, not Grumpy Kong, Cranky Kong. And he's like the actual guy in charge. And Donkey Kong is his son. Just watch Super Mario notice. Anyone else notice that they refer to Cranky Kong as DK's father? It's his grandfather, for anyone wondering. Oh, really? Okay, I didn't know. DK is DK Jr., but... okay, well, whatever. Alright, well, so I'm not sure if there actually is like a kingdom there, or if that's just something that they made for the movie, because honestly, I know more about the movie's lore. Like, I watched the movie, and that's really what I know about Donkey Kong, actually. I also know that he was the bad guy from the very first... like, the game was Donkey Kong, and the protagonist was Mario. So, yeah. Okay, but let's check it out. So we got a 1 minute and 14-second trailer. I hope that you're ready. Here we go. All right. Oh, wow. Elephants and giraffe and all that, okay. Bunch of squirrels. They're stealing all of the bananas. That's no good. I never realized the guy's hat was a Nintendo hat. What is this? I like how he's like, what? Okay. What's happening here? Are they just... okay, so they're beating him up. Alright, okay, cool. And the thing is that... so it's not one of the 3D Donkey Kong games, then. It doesn't look like it. It looks like this is... it looks like this is a side-scrolling platformer. I think Donkey Kong Country is that way too, though, right? Isn't it? Let me know in the comment section down below. Donkey Kong Country. And I just did a trailer for Donkey Kong Country. It's available on... yeah, it's a side scroller. 3D... but see, I've actually played these. I've played Donkey Kong 3D, and I believe I played it on the Nintendo 64 or the... what is the other... what is the other one? Not Dreamcast. GameCube. I played it on the Nintendo GameCube. Man, look at that guy. Like, this guy is not messing around. I really... no, never mind. I thought it was going to be... yeah. He's just, like, big buff dude. I love him in Smash Bros. Because he's giant. Yeah, okay. So, and Bowser, too. Bowser's so cool. So, pretty simple story. They stole your stuff, got to go get it back. All these Nintendo games, a lot of like Mario, it's always like, they got Princess Peach and he's not gonna hurt her. The Bowser's never gonna hurt her or anything. He just likes her, so he wants to keep her in his room and have her there, and that's it. It's like, come on. Yeah, go get your bananas back. That's the whole thing. So it looks cool. Let me see. Is it... Okay, ukulele. Ah, yeah, I remember. Ukulele. Yuka-replele. What is that? That's kind of the... It's made by the same people, but it's like same developers. That kind of left and went and did their own thing. But anyway, so it's not on Steam, but let's check out the comments. I think it looks cool. It depends. They didn't show us any gameplay, but they just have this little setup, and then obviously, if this is the way that it's going to look, I mean, so Donkey Kong Country looked like this. If you like 3D, or if you like side scrollers, I mean, this was Donkey Kong Country. Excuse me. And now you get this. You know what I mean? I mean, that's fine. That looks great. I'm not hugely into side-scroller games, but let's check out the comments, see what other people had to say. The smile just makes me think DK was saying, so you're the reason my bananas got stolen, before beating that mask within an inch of its life. Yeah, gorillas don't mess around, my man. So you've chosen death. If only King R. Cool and the Kremlings would have returned. I absolutely missed them so much from my childhood years. Hi, honey. How is what? Oh man. Okay. Let me see. I will use my abilities to put you to sleep. Okay, sorry. Actually, I'm going to put you to sleep. I still want to see Donkey Kong 64 be added to the Switch Online expansion pack. Yeah, that was the... was it Donkey Kong 64? Was that the one that I played? Yes, I believe so. Donkey Kong 64, yeah. This is the one that I played. And you could get, the gun. There was a gun he had. It was like a shotgun. Or basically, it wasn't really a shotgun. It was a cannon. Yeah. So I'm glad Donkey Kong is getting more attention. I can't wait to get the game next year to complete the collection with DKC Tropical Freeze on Nintendo Switch. Donkey Kong must have a metal plate in his head to protect him from being hypnotized. I wonder if Tropical Freeze will be remade for the third time on Nintendo G10 after the third Donkey Kong Country Returns game makes it on that system. Why is this in parentheses? That's like, yeah. I will never ever be satisfied until DK finally gets his Mario Odyssey equivalent. Alright. When you're not invited to Diddy Party. Alright, well, I mean, it looks cool. If you're a fan of the franchise, make sure to check it out. Coming out, they said January. So check it out January 16th. Yeah. So that is the last for video games. And I'm just going to take a short... Excuse me. I'm going to take a short break here. Oh, man. I'm going to take a short break here, and we will be back to check out movies and series. And we've got some big ones. So stay tuned. And we'll be back after these short messages. right, everybody. So we are back, and we are continuing on here. So we have now we're moving into the 5 movies and series trailers. Excuse me, and we have. Okay, just a second. I was looking at something. So we have some really big ones. So this first one is pretty big. It's got over 8 million views. So that's really great. And it is from a publisher, but it's not publisher. It's from a production company. I don't know why. It's from a production company that it's really gained a lot of traction over the last few years. So they're kind of a bright spot in the movie industry. So let's check it out. We are watching the trailer for Warfare Official Trailer HD A24. Coming at us from A24. We're going to like the video. It's got 8.9 million views to 107,000 likes and 3.8 thousand dislikes. Written and directed by an Iraq war veteran. This person, actually Ray Mendoza. I actually heard that. What the heck is that? Oh, was a wrestler. Ray Mendoza movies. He's done Act of Valor and Operation Pawn. Operation Pawn looks like it hasn't been released yet. No, it is. It was a short from 2019. Okay, cool. So I actually heard that, Civil War's Alex Garland. I actually heard that Civil War was not great. It wasn't really about what you might think it was about. It's actually about reporters who were reporting on the war, and so not really to my taste is my understanding. Like I was told, it wouldn't really be to my taste, but so anyway, it's from these people, all of these people, and these are people who are in it and all of that stuff. It's in theaters 2025. Nothing more for a description. What the heck? All right, let's check it out. So we have a 2-minute and 24-second trailer. Well, actually, 1 second before we do that, I do just want to say, so I am a soldier. You never really stop being a soldier. Some people who are in the military never really start being a soldier, but I am a soldier. I took a pension and got out of the Army after 10 years, and now I have a pension, but I was in the infantry. I started off in the Ranger Regiment, was in the infantry for 6 years, reclassed to nursing, and I had a great time, really loved it, and it kind of became, the Army became something that was antithetical to the very values that it purported to believe, and so I got out. And it really sucked that over the 10 years that I was in, it started to really go downhill. But, yeah, so we're going to check this out. We got a 2-minute, 24-second trailer. This is about soldiers and war. So I hope that you are ready. Here we go. A24. Iraq 2006.
Oh, well.
So I'm going to tell you something.
That's it.
This right here, I've actually never seen this. I've never seen this. And it might be just to have been me. Like, you know, there probably are people who do this, like in full uniform, while you're actually on an operation. But I wouldn't. And the reason that I would tell you, like, oh, no, I'm not going to do that, because what if something happens and then you're, like, fatigued from exercise? Yeah. People do get fatigued. In fact, if you don't get fatigued, it means you didn't work out hard enough. So once you're like, oh, I'm tired, and then a bunch of guys come in with, you know, AK-47s and start shooting you, you're like, oh, God, you know. So, yeah. But okay, I mean, it could happen. There's... In fact, I would say that it's likely that there were quite a few more people than you would expect who do stuff like this in the army. But at the same time, I wouldn't do it because you'd get fatigued. But okay, here we go.
How's it going?
Okay. He's carrying a squad automatic weapon, 249.
That's that new guy energy.
Okay, everybody's got M4s. Got the captain there.
Oh, he's back.
Yep, you guys are...
Done that.
You're peeking and probing.
Speaking with serious intent to probe.
Alpha Steve, we might have guys starting to move on our position.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, they definitely, with that guy watching, they needed to do something because, yeah, that was clearly something happening.
Yeah, we have definite massing.
Yeah, that's no good, guys. Okay. So these rifles are M4s. They're probably one of the cheapest, easiest to even make. You can make these at home with like fairly easily for people who know who are a little bit technical with like pot metal stuff that you find around your house. Sort of. It's not like in a movie where a guy would go like, oh, huh, yeah, and then you have an M4. But you could make that easier than you'd expect. But these weapons are probably, so if these were Marines, so these wouldn't be Marines because the Marines use M16s, which have 100 meters more of range, the effective range than the M4, but they use the M16. So this is Army, and if it is Army, that weapon will have a 3-round burst and a semi-auto mode. So no fully auto. When you see these guys, nope, that's not it. That's not an M4. That is movie magic. The M16 in the Marines, I believe, does have full auto mode. But it's when you switch the weapon from safe to fire, it's like this, and then it rotates to semi-auto, and you rotate it again to either full auto for the M16 and 3-round burst for the M4. But anyway, okay, here we go. Whoa. All right, Iraqi war veteran. That's what. Yeah, so that's why you're gonna have probably some accuracy here. First person accounts, first-hand accounts. And anecdotes informed of the making of this movie for sure.
This is Frogman 6 Romeo. We need evac on our last known position.
Frogman means Navy SEAL.
Who's the civilian wounded? It's not you. It's me. Who is it? No, it's not you. No, it's it.
Copy, one word, contact 2. You coming to you or you coming to us? Stand by. We'll let you know when we're inbound. Let's move!
So he said Frogman, but it looks like they're wearing the digital camo of the Army. Interesting. Okay. Frogman is what they call Navy SEALs, so that's interesting. Okay.
Scouts are gonna lead us out, and I'm bringing up the rear. Pop smoke. Smoke out. We are all coming back.
Warfare. Yeah, but if you have a drone... Sorry. This looks like...
I'm fucked up.
2 minutes out! 2 minutes! Where are you guys?
Look for the blood in the smoke.
Multiple bad guys trying to get to our position. Inbound! Find cover!
Okay, so these, by the way, you look at this and you say, oh, that's not a tank. It's not a tank. That is a Striker, which is basically an armored personnel carrier with the cannon on the top, but it's not like a tank cannon. It'll be a machine gun, 50 caliber probably.
We have enemy on our building and all surrounding buildings.
Roger that. Stand by. Going hot.
Or maybe I'm wrong. I'm sorry. When I looked at it, it looked like a Striker. Sorry, that is a... What kind of tank is that? That's different than... I actually am curious. Now I'm actually curious because it looked like a striker at first. But yeah, that is... now I kind of sound like a dummy, huh? I told you I have early onset dementia, guys. Bear with me. But okay, here we go. So tank. Okay, cool. Here we go.
Roger that. Stand by. Going hot.
See, I will tell you, I never was in a striker or any. I was in an MRAP, and I was in Humvees because I was in a mechanized infantry unit. So I was a Humvee driver and gunner. So here we go.
On my count. 1, 2, 3.
Uh-oh. That's them getting hyped up to go. Versus actually being in the fight, I'll tell you what. Alright, coming out in 2025. So, written by an Iraq War veteran about the Iraq War. Cool. Yeah, everything is from memory is what he said, so that's cool. Let's see what other... I think it looks good. Let's see what other people are saying about it. What the heck? Boyfriend beater cops have ever encountered. I'll check it out. I didn't realize that I was zoomed out. Sorry about that. After seeing Will Poulter in The Bear... Wait, The Bear. Why am I not... That's my kids fighting in the background. Sorry, guys. Okay, yeah, The Bear. Okay, I can't get enough of his acting ability. Bro has come a lot... Is he... Since Narnia and is crushing it. Will Poulter was in Narnia? Who was he in Narnia? Was he in Narnia? Oh, he was Prince Caspian. Okay. Sorry, why am I... Okay, it's this guy. I was thinking it was the other guy. Yeah, because he gets turned into a dragon in... Okay, that's Voyage of the Dawn Treader. A24 on a war movie spree should not have anticipated that a few years... Would not have anticipated that a few years ago. Came for film trailer, leaving with PTSD. Thank you, A24. It has A24. It's already a classic. Can't tell me otherwise. The sound the weapon makes and the way it looks. Well,
Where are you guys? Look for the blood in the...
that's true. That would not be the sound that it makes. It would be, instead of being... It would be more of a... Yep, machine gun noises. Yeah, actually, that Will Poulter guy is funny because I haven't... He's mostly in comedies and dramas, as far as I know. Let me see. Shout out to the Iraq Security Force dude at 49, identifiable by the fact that they have AKs and are wearing second-hand woodland camouflage body armor in a desert, as well as details like the PASGT helmets and chocolate chip uniforms. Very cool detail, absolutely nailed. Yeah, related fun fact: throughout the war, although extremely rarely, this pattern would appear within regular U.S. Army and Marine forces, either due to it being better suited for the terrain or as pack and helmet covers in case of the 10th Mountain at Kala-i-Jani, or Jangi. What is this? Oh, the War of Sigmar. Let me see. This is accurate. This is an accurate description of what happened, and it was intense. 1 minute, you're grabbing some water, and then a white flash, your hearing is gone. Dust in the air, and shock has filled the room. Yep. As far as Humvees in Command and Conquer is still in circulation. It's nice to hear the old dink, dink, dink machine gun SFX that goes back as far as the Humvees in Command and Conquer is still in circulation.
2 minutes out. 2 minutes.
Yeah, right here.
Look for the blood in the...
Yeah, that I think that is not exactly accurate. I mean, I know that's not. I was in a heavy weapon. Not a mechanized infantry. Sorry, I was not in a mechanized infantry unit. I don't know why I said that. I was in a mounted infantry unit with basically the heavy weapons company of an infantry battalion, and you're in Humvees, and you don't even have saws, 249 saws. You only have 240 Bravos. and then your 50 cals. So, yeah. But I was a Humvee driver, and I also was a gunner at one point at different times. So, yeah. I swear the radio guy is the voice actor from some...
5 minutes over. Scouts are gonna lead us out.
Yeah. Radios suck in the Army, guys. All that radio equipment they have, they all suck. The radios just are terrible. It's so funny to me how we have cell towers, but they're unsecure. But we have all this different technology that allows us all kinds of different stuff, but we cannot figure out how to give it to soldiers securely anyway. Yeah. So all right, this one looks cool, guys. Go check it out. 2025, A24. So it's got to be good, right? Yeah. What is this? Oh yeah. All right, let's move on to the next one though. So here we go. All right, guys. So this next one is part of a series, and there's even a TV show, and it is basically it's a beloved, heartfelt series so far, and yeah. I don't know. It just looks cool because of what I see as the thumbnail. So it looks like this might be a pretty cool continuation of what we've seen before. So here we go. Let's check it out. We're watching the trailer for Karate Kid Legends. Official trailer 2025. Jackie Chan, Ben Wang, Ralph Macchio. Ben Wang is the bad guy, right? No. Ben Wang must be the kid then. Okay, so coming at us from IGN, we're going to like the video. 2.3 million views, 57,000 likes, and 958 dislikes. 2 branches, 1 tree. Check out the Karate Kid Legends trailer for the upcoming movie starring Jackie Chan and all those people. Now, I'm wondering, who's Joshua Jackson? Ming Na Wen is really, yeah, I like her. She's great. I wonder how it's going to tie into Cobra Kai because of Ralph Macchio. So, yeah. In Karate Kid Legends, after a family tragedy, Kung Fu prodigy Li Fong, Ben Wang, is uprooted from his home in Beijing and forced to move to New York City with his mother. Li struggles to let go of his past as he tries to fit in with his new classmates, and although he doesn't want to fight, trouble seems to find him everywhere. When a new friend needs his help, Lee enters a karate competition, but his skills alone aren't enough. Lee's kung fu teacher, Mr. Han, Jackie Chan, enlists original Karate Kid Daniel LaRusso, Ralph Macchio, for help, and Lee learns a new way to fight, merging their 2 styles into one for the ultimate martial arts showdown. Alright, cool. This is going to be interesting. What the heck? We'll check it out. Alright, yeah. So it sounds interesting. Let's check it out. We got a 1 minute 53 second trailer. I hope that you're ready. Here we go.
Our traditions are rooted in history. Kung Fu.
Karate.
The tree grows strong.
There he is.
You knew Mr. Miyagi?
I did not come looking for Sensei Miyagi. I came looking for you.
Ooh. That's Jackie Chan, man. That's so cool. May 30th. All right, everybody.
In life, you have only one question. Is it worth fighting for it?
Uh-huh.
Or not? Lee means to me what you meant to Sensei Miyagi.
When families unite. Well, yeah, but what happened to Jaden Smith?
I'm doing this for all of us. Whatever it takes.
Just a second. It's really cool to see this is a legitimate sequel What the heck are we doing? What is this, like a Street Fighter character? Are we in Tekken right now? I'm sorry, just the blonde hair's got me. That's got to be a wig, right? Or I mean, or dyeing your hair. I mean, because that's crazy. Yeah. It is really good. Like I said, it's really cool to see like an actual sequel. So I know that the Karate Kid 1, 2, and 3 were official actually sequels. Okay, but this is with Daniel LaRusso, you know, coming back after years, you know, and that's different than the Karate Kid movie with Jaden Smith. So, yeah. Apparently Jackie Chan, he's a racist. He doesn't like black people as much because he just dumped Jaden Smith and said, "Oh, I'll find a Chinese kid who, find someone of my own kind to really take under my wing." But yeah, anyway, here we go. That's a joke, guys. That's just a joke.
I'm doing this.
And I didn't mean Jackie Chan. I meant his character, by the way. So anyway, here we go.
Whatever it takes.
All right, cool. We got some
2 branches. 1 tree.
All right. Jackie Chan, Ralph Macchio, Ben Wang. Oh wait, we haven't seen. This is a new kid. One second. Did it say now introducing? And introducing. This is his first movie. Look at that, guys. Karate Kid. Legends. My wife loves the Karate Kid, even Karate Kid 2. She loves it. And yeah. No, I'm sorry. I'm thinking Karate Kid 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, I don't know why I forgot 3. Yeah, so Karate Kid 1, 2, and 3 with Ralph Macchio, and then there was the Karate Kid with the woman, whose name right now I forget. I forget things all the time, guys. Bear with me. But yeah, and she, you know, that was with Mr. Miyagi, but then was different. Like, it wasn't with Ralph Macchio anymore. So this is like an official, and then with the Karate Kid with Jaden Smith, that was, you know, Jackie Chan. So now we have an official movie that is years later and is an actual sequel, but it also has Jackie Chan, which is cool. Also, let's I think it looks cool, interesting. It has a lot of potential here. Let's check out what people are saying in the comments. So, what people don't realize how young Ralph Macchio looks for his age. He is 63 years old. Pat Morita, who played Mr. Miyagi, was 59 when he made Karate Kid 1. It's honestly crazy to see this beloved actor become the master that came before him and still looks so damn young doing it. Yeah, there you go. The Karate Kid into the Karateverse. Oh, the Karate Kid into the Karateverse. I like that. What the heck is this? Let's check it out. OG Karate Kid. My dad is still a kid, and my grandpa took him to the theaters. Then my dad, in return, watched the Jackie Chan Karate Kid with me. Now I'm bringing my son to watch Karate Kid Multiverse. What a time to be alive. What is that? Calling it now, the kid is Miyagi's grandson. Edit, for those who haven't been paying attention, one of the subplots of the final season of Cobra Kai introduces the fact that Miyagi had a secret life that Daniel never knew about. Okay, well, I'm not going to read any more of that. You guys can read it if you want spoilers, but actually I'm not going to read that. So, the escape ladder move alone looks worth the theater visit. Karate Kid was one of my most favorite movies in my childhood, and now you're making a new one that too looks fantastic. Thank you, guys. Cool. So check it out, guys. This looks awesome. People look like they're liking it, so it'll be great, right? Yeah. I gotta see this. I gotta see what this is. All right. Yeah, it looks great. Some serious potential, and it is true. Ralph Macchio does not look. He looks like he's in his 40s. He looks like he's maybe in his late 40s. mid to late 40s. He does not look 63 years old. Yeah, interesting. But all right, we're going to move on to the next one. Oh, by the way, they said May 30th. May 30th in theaters. So, yeah. Let's check out the next one, though. Here we go. All right, so I should get through these next 3 in 20 minutes. 20, well, yeah, that's the goal anyway. I believe, let me see. So this next one, though, is... It's interesting that we've got this one and then we've got... So we got 2 superhero movies. This next one is the first of those. And it's so interesting that these 2 trailers dropped at the same time frame, same week. That's probably intentional. But anyway, with all of that, let's check it out, guys. We are watching the trailer for Henry Danger, the movie. Official trailer, Paramount Plus. Coming at us from Paramount Plus. Why am I not able to see the name of the... Why is that like that? Coming at us from Paramount Plus. Okay, so I gotta go like that. Okay, so we're gonna like the video. It's got 1.9 million views. 56... That's what I'm saying. There's so many views. So many views. Oh, I want to see this. Because I know we just watched.
Do you guys...
And we'll look at that. Save it for later. I'm telling you guys, I know I get distracted, but... Just, I guess I'll see this too, because this is on every single video that we've looked at so far, and I gotta watch this movie. I've never seen the movie in its entirety. I've probably watched the movie Glory. I've probably watched the entire movie with all of the snippets of it I've seen, but I've never just sat down and watched the whole thing. What is this? Superman full movie. Get out of here. Let's check it out. Okay, so Henry Danger is back in an all-new movie after meeting Kid Danger, superfan Missy Martin, and being pulled into a portal that opens alternate realities. Henry and his inexperienced new sidekick must find their way back to dystopia or be trapped forever. Yeah. So this is Paramount Plus, and this is a kids show. If you see it, you can kind of see it. I wonder if I can... Yeah, it's a kids show. So, interesting. I've never watched it because it's a kids show, and it's one of those really cheesy kids shows too, which is great for kids, but you know, the Nickelodeon style stuff. By the way, that's just my kids playing. At least they're not killing each other. But let's check it out. So we got a 2-minute and 3-second trailer. I hope that you are ready. Here we go.
Is that?
I think it is.
Whoa.
This is Henry Hart. In Swellview, you knew him as Kid Danger.
All right.
Captain Man. Schwaz,
Captain Mad and
of course, his best friends.
Let's go!
Wait, is that the same actor?
Fast forward to here. A lot has
Okay.
changed since he was a sidekick. But now,
Just a second. I want to check. So is Henry Danger movie actor? Is it... Okay, so that's Jace Norman. Is he also the movie? Is it the same? Yeah. Okay, so cool. Henry Danger series. Is it over? Like, so it's not one of those things where they... Okay, so that was 4 years ago. Wow. Because I've seen, like, my kids have watched it, and I've seen YouTube videos of it. And, you know, so it's interesting that it was 4 years ago. So, okay, so we've seen him. Now he's coming back. But see, it's funny because there's another trailer that has a similar superhero. And they dropped the same week. So here we go, though.
but now,
Danger.
Henry has to face his destiny.
All right.
Am I dead? Am I in heaven? Oh my god, I'm in hell. Who are you?
I'm Missy Martin, Kid Danger superfan.
Okay, so this is...
How did I get here?
A reality-altering device.
Okay. So this is a kid. Okay, so just so you guys are understanding what's happening here, because it's not explicitly saying it. This is a kid who watched the show. And in an alternate universe that this guy comes from, it's real. He is Henry Danger, but he's not dressed in a costume and stuff like the show. He's just Henry Danger. He's a superhero. Okay, and then she uses this device to actually bring him from his alternate universe into our own universe, and now he has a costume and stuff like that. He's reacting to his costume saying that he's in hell. I think that's because he doesn't wear a costume in his own universe, which you can kind of see here anyway. So, all right, let's move forward though. Here we go.
But now we're trapped in my story.
Wait, does that say Adventures of?
Fight crime together.
Oh, the Adventures of Superfan and Kid Danger.
We're trapped in my stories.
And these stories
Whoa.
are about to alter his reality forever.
I want to go home. Is that my sister? Piper, why are you dressed like that?
Wait. Who is the sister? Henry Danger, sister. Okay, I was gonna say, is that Amanda Bynes? I didn't even know that she still acted. Doesn't that look like Amanda Bynes? Like, look at... Okay, let's see. Okay, just a second. So she's a vampire. Okay, now look at that lady. All right. And then we're gonna look at Amanda Bynes from the Amanda Show. You see her? Amanda Bynes. Other people have looked this up, by the way, because you can already see. Amanda Bynes, Henry Danger. Look at those two people together. They look so similar. Wow. Can't believe that. That's amazing. All right, anyway, here we go. That straight up looks like Amanda Bynes. Here we go, though. We're halfway through. We've got about a minute left.
Piper, why are you dressed like that? Where are we?
In this story, you're the sidekick, and your best friend is the hero.
You made me sidekick to Jasper.
If you want to get this party started, you simply mustache.
Oh my
What
God,
the heck is
fly.
happening?
Yeah, flying's cool.
I know it's cool. We stand here, we
Danger.
fight. Or we'll be stuck in this reality forever.
Like you've never seen before.
Hit the button.
Okay, so... Medieval times.
Those are the bad guys, yes.
I think
Vampires.
It's working.
Henry Danger, the movie.
Henry Danger.
Okay, now you should worry.
Streaming January.
Wait, who was that? Because that looks like that one guy that from Beetlejuice that kind of got canceled because he turned out to be a child predator. Who is that? That looks like Jeffrey Jones. Like, straight up, look at this. That looks like Jeffrey Jones. What is happening? We got Amanda Bynes and Jeffrey Jones. What is this world we live in? Andy's like looking at you through a window, which apparently he was some kind of, oh, I already said that. He was some kind of sexual predator or something. Jeffrey Jones. Not a good guy.
Okay, now you should worry.
Streaming January 17th on Paramount Plus.
All right, January 17th on Paramount Plus. Cool. Okay, I mean, if you're a fan of the show, it's cool. You know, for kids, I think that people aren't as forgiving as they need to be when it comes to kids' entertainment. I think that you shouldn't write stuff stupid for kids. That's why I don't like shows like Gumball and all that. I don't know. That just seems way out of left field silly for me. But I also don't mind things being silly for entertainment purposes, if you know. Yeah, my kids are having a great time. I was gonna say something, but now I can't. Yeah, now I can't remember. But yeah, this is on. I'm pretty sure that Henry Danger is on Netflix. Let me see, Henry Danger, Netflix. Yeah, it's on Netflix. So he, Mr. Man or something, and then Henry Danger. Cool. All right. Is there comments? Yeah. Excellent. So I think it looks like it could be okay for kids. It's funny though because we just had, oh, that's what I was gonna say. So we just had the Karate Kid multiverse. You know, over the last couple of years, we've had the Avengers multiverse, Multiverse of Madness. Then we have the Karate Kid multiverse. Cobra Kai is kind of a multiverse thing. And now we have Henry Danger multiverse. Let's check out what people are saying in the comments. Seeing Jace Norman as Henry Hart, again, is bringing back so many memories of my childhood. When Henry said he can fly shows that he is jealous because he wanted that power so bad in that episode where he gets his power back from the bee. Yes, Jasper has a superpower. Jasper is one of my favorite characters in Henry Danger. I'm glad you gave more recognition, and he has a good mustache. The CGI looks surprisingly good. Yeah. Yeah, what is the Thundermans, and they decide not to ruin this movie? Wait, the Thundermans... What is Thundermans? Did they make a Thundermans movie? Okay, Thundermans movie. Ah. Okay, so apparently they made a movie of a show that was also like this, where it was superheroes, but it didn't do well and the CGI was bad. So let me see. I wanted to see who the dad was, okay. You know, I imagine what it's like. Yeah, I've seen this, like 5 seconds of an episode on Netflix or something. You know what? You see this guy. By the way, that looks like the guy who was in the episode of House where his eyeball pops out, and it's where House is asleep the whole time. It was like a hallucination. But the thing is, you see these people and you think of this as being like a goofy, these stupid whatever. These guys are making entertainment that makes kids laugh, makes kids have a good time. You know, gives kids a good time. Quality, positive entertainment for younger audiences. So when you see these guys come in, you think to yourself, oh, I would hate to do that. I would hate to be this actor who has to act all goofy and stuff. Well, I mean, come on, you make kids happy. I don't know. That's just my thoughts on it. Just like this Henry Danger show, you know, it's like you just make kids happy. It's great seeing Henry Danger come back and with CGI better than 90% of most live-action Nick shows. That's cool. That is true. I saw, okay, it's been 4 years since Henry Danger ended and a few months after Danger Force ended, and now we're finally getting the movie. I'm so excited. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. My kid's fighting behind me. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so it looks like people are excited about it. I think it has potential for a younger audience. You know, that's the big thing. Potential for a younger audience. So... check it out if you're into you know, the Nickelodeon shows and live action shows. I was always into the cartoons more than the live action stuff. I never really was much into the live action stuff, even when I was younger. If you got kids, it might be worth checking out. It looks like, so this kind of stuff is the stuff where it's still corny and cheesy, but as an adult, you can watch it. Like, you can watch it. It's not like you're going to enjoy it as much as you're going to, enjoy The Patriot or the Avengers movies. But then kids will love it. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole idea here, though. And it looks cool. Amanda Bynes. That's not Amanda Bynes, but I'm just saying it looks just like her. All right, but let's move on to the next one, guys. Here we go. Before I do that, by the way, they said when it's coming out. Oh, streaming January. I gotta check because it said streaming.
The movie.
Don't worry. Okay, now you can worry.
January 17th. Check it out on Paramount Plus. All right, otherwise, yeah, we're gonna move on to the next one. Here we go. All right, so we got another A24. Another A24 movie. And I like A24. I like the cast here. I'm not sure exactly what the movie is going to be. A24 does a lot of weird stuff, though. And they're quite successful. I'm just saying it is in fact true that they do a lot of weird stuff. So let's check it out. We are watching the trailer for Death of a Unicorn. Ooh, Voldemort must be near. No. Death of a Unicorn official trailer HD A24. Coming at us from A24, we are going to like the video. It's got 4.7 million views, 96,000 likes, and 2.5 thousand dislikes. From writer-director that guy, and starring Paul Rudd and Jenna Ortega, and another Will Poulter. Who's Tia Leone? I think I probably should know that. Okay, yep, I do know her. And Richard E. Grant. I know who that is too. I think he was the president, right? No, I'm just kidding. That's a joke. Yeah, okay, I love him because he's great. The thing is that he plays a really good drunk in a lot of stuff, but he's allergic to alcohol. That's something that I just know about him. He in a lot of his stuff he's I'm a drunk guy, whatever, but he's actually allergic to alcohol. He can't drink alcohol of any kind. Yeah. So let's check it out. Yeah, there's no what is this? There's no description really. Yeah, but it's Death of a Unicorn, spring 2025. So let's check it out, guys. We've got a 2-minute and 17-second trailer. I hope that you're ready. Here we go.
Ridley? Are you okay?
Yeah, Voldemort just killed a unicorn in front of her.
Showing me something.
Whoa!
I get this feeling I don't think we're supposed to be here.
What is this?
This entire nature preserve, and they care about a lot of things, not just pharmaceuticals.
Fine, I will.
Okay. Whoa!
Sorry, we're late.
What happened? You walked from the airport or what?
It's perfect timing.
I need you to act like
Okay.
everything is fine.
Is there something in your car?
A lot of species in this area are
So-
weird. What exactly are we saying this is, though?
I think we know exactly what it is.
A horse like...
So they hit a unicorn. This is a comedy? I don't think I've seen an A24 comedy before. Interesting. Okay. We're going to see where this goes.
Like, mammalia.
With some sort of protrusion or growth.
It's a fucking unicorn.
I don't think I should be in swim shorts for this moment.
Oh my God. Okay.
We're supposed to have this.
We need to
So,
Whatever it is, it seems to be the cure for cancer.
Cancer? That's the biggest one.
that's the biggest one. Oh my God.
Greatness for immortality.
Yeah, but see, here's the problem, okay? Whoever drinks the blood of a unicorn, even if they're on the edge of death, shall not die. They will live the rest of their lives cursed for having killed such a beautiful creature. I believe that's what that's the gist. That's the gist of what Ferenz says in Harry Potter. Okay.
We need to study it.
Whatever it is, it seems to be the cure for cancer.
Cancer? That's the biggest one.
All right.
An opportunity for greatness, for immortality.
What is the bad thing that's going to happen?
Dad, please just listen to me. We need to give the little one back. Okay, bad things will happen.
All right.
There are two of them?
So,
You're gonna kill us.
this...
To take care of you. You'd retreat.
Alright, so basically this is not a unicorn like you typically think of a unicorn. This is a unicorn like the unicorn for... By the way, that CGI is not the greatest. What's going on with that CGI? I hope they fix that. Because you see how it looks like it's floating? Yeah, so this is not a unicorn like you typically think of. This is a unicorn like from Shazam! Fury of the Gods. All right. So it's not a comedy, it's actually a horror movie, which is way more. A24 does really great horror movies and weird drama stuff. Here we go.
I'll do whatever I have to take care of you.
Okay.
In the face of opportunity.
Horn was rather girthsome.
Poke around and find out. Oh my god. See, this is...
Here's hoping we kill Bigfoot on the way home, huh?
So this is a action comedy horror movie. Probably something akin to like the movie Abigail, which I want to see. I haven't seen it yet, but I know that it's supposed to be like an action horror action movie. Possibly horror comedy. But basically, this is that question. This is kind of answering that question of, you know, how would humans have evolved? Like, how would human history have been different if horses ate meat? Because, like, what are you gonna do? You can't fight it off. You can't run. And there were herds and herds of horses everywhere for the longest time. Yeah. So this actually looks like it'll be something interesting. And it, like I said, spring of 2025. So if we see any more from this, we will have to keep track of it. Let's see what, and I love the cast. Her and Paul Rudd, and I forget her name, and I'm stupid. Jenna Ortega, Will Poulter, all these people. Richard E. Grant is great. I love it. Let's check out what people are saying in the comment section. So, gotta say, I was not expecting the title of this thing to be literal. Okay. What the heck? I have been waiting for a unicorn horror movie forever, dude. Fun fact, in some old Scottish legends, unicorns absolutely weaponize their horns and were not afraid to stab people. That's why their national animal is the unicorn, because it simply refuses to be captured. Well, if you want to see the fury of a unicorn, just check this thing out. Boom, baby. Yeah, I forget. It's Ixion. The lightning unicorn. The lightning corn. Lightning corn. Ixion. Yeah, so, I mean, I'm imagining it would be like Ixion with... They got a little claw there, a little spur like a bird. The horn, and then teeth. Like because it doesn't show. I appreciate the fact that you see parts of the unicorn, but you don't see the whole thing. So that'll be cool. Oh, top 30 hated actors. Let's check it out. Tia Leone has not been in any movie for over a decade. So glad she's back on the big screen. She was killing it as Madam Secretary. I absolutely love her as an actress. So cool. Cancer. That's like the biggest one. It has to be one of my favorite lines ever. Not the vape 24. I don't think I should be in swim shorts for this moment. That's pretty funny. Let me see. The Star Wars sound effect at 132. Let me see. Oh, sorry. I noticed it. Wow, did you hear that? That's the sound that the Death Star makes. Yeah. Or well, anytime that when there's a battle, the big battle shooting. Cool. So people look like they're loving it. A24 is awesome. I don't know. Slow poison. I don't know if it's going to be more comedy or more horror or more action. But The Force is strong in this one, that's for sure. But all right, check it out, guys. Spring 2025. Otherwise, we're going to move on to the last trailer for this evening. Here we go. All right, so this next one is the biggest one. We're ending strong, and we are ending strong. Stronger than a locomotive. So let's check it out, guys. We're watching the trailer for Superman. Sorry, I love the way the Iron Giant says Superman. Superman. Vin Diesel, I'll tell you what. Superman official teaser trailer. DC, sorry, coming at us from DC. We're going to like the video. I love that guy's videos. Coming at us from DC, we're going to like the video. It's got 26.3 million views to 1 million likes and 66,000 dislikes. You see, now that's a ratio, Disney. By the way, Disney. That's like more than 100 times the likes. You had more than 25 times the dislikes. Just saying. Alright, let's check it out. So, on July 11th, it begins. Superman. Only in theaters, 2025. Cool. Yeah, and you can sign up for fan first updates on all things DC Studios. At DC Studios 2025. What the heck is this? I'm going to check this out just because that looks funny as heck. Alright, so, love Superman. Hate that Henry Cavill is no longer Superman. This guy even looks like Henry Cavill, so why get rid of Henry Cavill then? That's fine. But otherwise, we got a 2-minute and 19-second trailer, guys. I hope that you're ready for this one. Here we go. All right. Not good. Who could be beating up Superman so bad? See, now that's realistic. You see how his hair is different? It's no wonder that people don't recognize him. He actually made himself look differently. James Gunn. That gives me some hope, some faith. Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy. He's the director. Is that... Who? I want to know who that actor looks like. The actor from, that actor looks like the actor from, Constantine. The priest guy. Oh my god. It begins. Crypto!
Home. David home.
What the heck? Okay, so this... Okay, so here's what I'm seeing here. We're more than halfway through this. This is what I'm seeing here and what I'm loving. First of all, it looks like Superman's gonna fight Godzilla. Or some kind of giant kaiju monster. I'm loving that we're not getting another origin story of Superman. Like, you already know. It's just like when the Batman came out, there was no origin story. It's like, we already know the story of Batman. You get it. Robert Pattinson, Batman. We know what it is. We've already gone through all that. Here, it's like, look, everybody knows Superman. There's been the Christopher Reeves. Then there was the Superman Returns. And then there was Henry Cavill. And so we've got it, guys. We know what Superman is. So this is just... Now, it's Superman is established. Let's roll. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, I am liking that. I love the fact that Crypto's here. I hope they do this right. Because Crypto's a little bit of a goofy idea, and I think it was more for comic relief in the comic books. But, interesting. Cool. So, yeah, we got about 40 seconds left. Let's move forward here. Whoa! Okay, there's Lex Luthor. Okay. Oh! Superman. something that I believe in, and one of the reasons that I love movies and comic books and video games and stories is because when I was in the military, after Black Panther came out, people would go on runs in the military, like go running. And people, maybe like a guy would start to get slow, you know, like he'd get tired, and then you'd hear him say, this happened one time, like a guy was running slow and he was trying to basically hype himself up and get himself, and he started saying, Ibambe! Ibambe! You know, just like in Black Panther. And the thing is that these stories are about what it is to be good. And they should get, you know, they give hope. And so to see a child, I don't know what he's running from, but there's bombs going off and people are running. And he raises a flag and it has the symbol and he says, Superman. Superman. You know? Man. You know? Doesn't it just make you want to put on a cape and become a freaking superhero? Seriously. If there was ever a person that saved a child like this, or saved people like this, you know, I would want to be that man. And it's just inspiring. So, yeah. Anyway, though, here, let's move forward. Okay, people hating Superman for whatever reasons. Uh-oh. Oh! Okay, one second. Here's some big stuff. So, first of all, here's the kaiju. It looks pretty cool. I am liking it. It's looking good. Okay. But we've got Hawk Girl, who's my favorite, one of my favorite, basically my two favorite members of the Justice League, because I love Green Lantern. I think he's so cool. The idea of bravery being your superpower and will being your superpower. My will in the face of danger. My will in the face of evil. That's my power. You know, that's so cool. And then Hawk Girl's just awesome because she has a mace. All right, let's keep going here. So I'm loving that Hawk Girl's in it. Okay. All right. Wait a minute. Okay, no. Okay, sorry. Lex Luthor looks better than he did in Superman versus Batman. Batman versus Superman. And it's funny because, first of all, this Superman looks like looks like Henry Cavill. And this Lois, I mean, from everything you're seeing here, I was almost going to pause it and look it up, but it's not the same actress. But that looks like the actress from Superman and Lois. Yeah. But yeah, July 11th, guys. It looks like they're doing some kind of soft launch for the Justice League again, and it's going to be the original Justice League members. Or, well, it's going to be the Justice League members from the old cartoon, the Justice League. I don't know who this guy is, but is he a Green Lantern? Or he looks... So it's a red... Is he a Green Lantern Corps member, or a Red Lantern Corps member or something? Because he's actually, if you look, the Green Lantern is dressed like that, which is different than the comic books. There's probably a comic book where he's just like that. But then you look at this guy. I wonder why Superman is all bent out of shape over this robot. Maybe that's like a robot version of his father. But then you look at this guy and he's dressed similarly, but it's red. So he looks like he's a Red Lantern. And maybe that is who we're fighting. I think that with James Gunn at the helm, DCEU might be able to just snatch victory from the jaws of defeat here. Again, you know, especially with Marvel. See, all DC had to do was survive long enough. All DC had to do was survive long enough for Marvel to really, really start screwing up, and they did. Yep, it is. Pruitt Taylor Vince. That's the dad. I seriously thought that this would be Lex Luthor, but it's not. Where is he now? Oh, here it is. Nicholas Hoult. Nicholas Hoult seems like she could really do it. Isabella Merced, or Merced, I'm not exactly sure. It would be really great for her to do well in this because Madam Web... It sucks that Madam Web is so terrible for all these actresses. I hope that their careers don't totally tank because of it. So hopefully she can be on the uphill, like an uphill slope here in the future, recovering from Madam Web. Metamorpho is the black and red suit guy. Oh, okay. So I'm not gonna. Okay, but the thing is that I got the cast right here, and it's saying that it's Mr. Terrific. So let me see. This is who it's saying that it is. It's yeah. Let me see. Let me see. That's Mr. Terrific. He looks like a Red Lantern though. So there's Mr. Terrific, and then Metamorpho. I'm not familiar. Oh, that's this guy, though. He is in it. Oh, I know Metamorpho because I saw him in a movie. I saw him, or in a show. The Batman animated series. I saw him in. But this guy can't be... Yeah, that's not Metamorpho, then. It would be this guy being Metamorpho. And he can absorb other people's powers. So... Rob Rodriguez, great to have you with us, by the way. Actually, we're right at the back end of things. I don't know if you've been actually watching the whole time, but we're right at the back end now, so I'm about to be finished with this week's trailers. But we do these every week at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We're skipping next week because of Christmas, and then we'll pick it up after the New Year. But let's check out the comments. I think this looks great. I think it looks like it's got some great potential here. Oh, blue-faced guy. Yeah. Metamorpho, as far as I saw, was a cool character, though. Because he could, like... So I saw him in a cartoon where he grabbed... Like, he was attacked by a shark underwater, and he grabs the shark and then grows gills. Grabs hold of lightning, of, like, electrical cables, turns into a bolt of lightning and goes through the power cables, you know. So I was a paperboy when Superman, Christopher Reeve, first came out. The newspaper company actually bought out the theater so delivery kids could have a private viewing for free with free popcorn. That was such an amazing day. A theater full of excited kids, no adults. Watching Superman in a time when going to the movies was a special treat. The trailer reminded me of that day. This trailer reminded me of that day. For 2 minutes, I was that kid again. I was not expecting that. Yeah, what a great use of the music, too. The faint chanting of Superman towards the end gives me goosebumps. The OG music was the perfect choice. I like that I'm 6 again when Christopher Reeve plays him. Can't wait. Sorry, I'm getting a little emotional because I remember watching the old Superman movies, and I thought they were so cool. Superman was never my favorite comic book character, but I grew up watching the Christopher Reeve movies on VHS, and that has always been my image of the classic ideal superhero, a man with a good heart who wanted to help people, tried his best to make the right choices, and just so happened to have superpowers. After decades of deconstruction and grimdark tales, this trailer finally gives me that feeling again, and it's not just because of the music. This looks like James Gunn. This looks like James Gunn's remembered to put the man back in Superman. Above all else, regardless of what he can do, he never wanted to be anything more than one of us. Buddy of mine thinks Ultraman might be one beating up Supes. Okay. Ultraman is the Russian version, right? Isn't that what it is? Ultraman. Ultraman Superman. Okay. Yeah, it's like the evil version of Superman. That's cool. Well, we'll have to check it out. I'm excited for this one. James Gunn is great, and this looks like it's going to be great too. But listen, guys, so I'm actually running a little late. People look like they're really liking this, though. What the heck is this? Okay, people look like they're really, really loving this, and I'm really loving it too. So I think this might be a return to form for DC Comics movies and stuff, actually. The animated movies were great. I hope that they... You know, it's not about, like he said, after decades of deconstructionism with superheroes and things, I don't think that we need that. I think that what we need is for superheroes to be what they originally were meant to be, which is modern mythology that inspires us to be better people, exemplifies the values that we care about, and, you know, shows us what we can be. Even if we can't fly and stuff, we can still be super people. And the idea of Superman was actually during World War II to tell America, use your might. That's why he always said truth, justice, and the American way, because he was to exemplify, like, let's go fight the Nazis, you know? Use your might, you know? Yeah. But all right, guys, listen, Rob, I really appreciate you coming, buddy. Like I said, you came a little bit late, and but we are done for this week. 10 trailers, 5 movies, 5 video games. Fridays at 6. Hopefully you can be there. Not next week because of Christmas, but when we pick it back up in January. But my kids are freaking out. It's time to eat. Friday is movie night, so now I'm going to go watch a movie with my family. Again, thank you for coming and showing your support. But that's all I've got today, guys. I do want to thank you all for watching and just say, God bless you, and have a good night.